CashColorCannabis, our level of conversation. LivehiphopDaily.tv. Spliff, what's good with you, man?
Everything under the sun. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so, I didn't even have to really introduce this man. When he comes in, he has a presence of his own. You know what I mean? If you didn't notice. But for those who don't know you, who is Spliff Huxtable?
Spliff Huxtable is a entity in
oh, yeah, closer.
I'm on the right side? Damn, there we go. Can y'all hear me crispy? Crispy. Mama said I was great. It's an entity for all of us who didn't know nothing about cannabis.
Okay.
Several years ago, we just was all smoking. All we knew was gas. And no, I want to know what I'm smoking. I want to know what's going on. What is it? Like, I need to know. You know what I'm saying? So I went on a journey to do that, and so that Spliff Huxtable was that.
Yeah.
It was just that whole graduating to the next level.
That's what's up. And you from Atlanta?
Yeah.
And that was the craziest part, because when I saw you, I found you on Instagram. We found each other on Instagram. And when I was learning about you, I knew more about you being out. Actually, no, I don't smoke on air. You know what I'm saying? Chris J. We all blame Chris J for that one. We don't smoke on air. He fucked me up one day. But I knew about you being out in Portland. I didn't find out later that you was actually from the A. So
right.
Growing up in the A, what was it like growing up in A, saying pre where we at right now? Because weed is definitely on a different level right now. We're not legal, but we definitely on a different level. What was it like growing up in the A back in the day, trying to cop weed and just trying to be part of a stoner community?
Wow. Probably the most scariest shit you ever want to do. Yeah. But we did it every time. Yeah. So I came up in the era where it was a JBS, Jonesboro South. You know what I'm saying? You get as much as you can get. 50 cats running to your car trying to get you weed, and police might be right down the street. So, or the Horseshoe, you know what I'm saying? Like, for those who know Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, which is right at Clark, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It's the Horseshoe. Same thing. These were real traps, you know what I'm saying? That's where you had to cop your weed or whatever else you wanted, but they had everything. So you had to deal with everybody just to get your weed. So yeah, and the police on top of that, and make it home safe.
Yeah, I don't think people remember, or at least I don't think they go like that no more.
Remember.
There was a time where, if you was copping weed from somebody, they was normally having everything. You know what I'm saying? So you going through a whole package of shit just to get a bag of weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you never even know what your shit coated with sometimes.
Hey man, it's the A. That's how they did it. But everything graduates.
Yeah.
We get smarter, we get educated. And now we at this process, 2018. Now we know what we need to know. We're gonna keep learning too.
Yeah, and that's the dope part. We get to learn from our past mistakes and learn from what we know, what we used to know before. Because like I tell this show often, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I knew now, there's so much stuff I wouldn't do back then. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't buy weed from somebody who keeps it in their sock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do shit like that. Facts. So it's dope that we get a chance to learn some more. And one thing we get a chance to learn and actually see is the growth of cannabis culture as we watch hip hop grow.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think that hip hop and cannabis kind of go hand in hand.
It does.
Yeah. Speak to us about the connection you see with cannabis and hip hop and why it's important.
I mean, the hip hop, cannabis, music, any part of the creative arts, I mean, it goes without saying. Yeah. Like, creative arts don't promote what they do. The lifestyle it's just a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Until you get more educated on why you smoking herb or what type of herb you smoke to get that mindset you need so you can be more creative.
Yeah.
Or whatever ailment you have so you can be more creative. If you're hurting, you ain't really creative because you hurting. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to be in a certain mindset and a certain health status for you to just do what you need to do creatively. So that's kind of where I be at with it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I also know, my man Zach Ultra.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Zach cool dude, man. Zach be knowing them strains too.
Oh yeah, he better. He better know. Yeah, he come out there and see me. Zach's a big shout out to Zach Ultra too, man. Yeah. He comes out and shows, like, he's one of the cats that came in. I could say I pretty much mentoring him to do some things too out there because he came out to learn, growing, the extraction process, just a lot of different processes, you know what I'm saying, that people can go through and stuff. But I really went out there because I didn't know nothing about weed, bro. Like, I didn't know nothing about it except for just how to get it and what was the best.
That was me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How to get it and where to get the best stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it just turned into something else, learning about it. Leaving, I had a good friend named Grip. Grip Plyaz, rest in peace,
Grip.
You know what I'm saying? We kind of went out there on a mission. I was going out there to get RSO for him. That's Rick Simpson, or people don't know, Google it. RSO, Rick Simpson, or
word.
It's a
word. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's used to treat a lot of cancer cats. You know, people who use cancer and people who don't want to be on chemo. So that state is set up for that kind of stuff. And that's another thing about Oregon. You know, a lot of people know little about Oregon. They know it's legal, so on and so forth, but the health benefits there are pretty cool. You know, they got full health benefits. Anybody move there, they get you straight. The government gets you straight. There's no taxes. There's a lot of stuff people need to know about that place too. That's why they keep it a best kept secret. A lot of us aren't there, but we should be.
Yeah,
we gonna make this bridge, though.
You know, that's amazing, man. Hearing that about Grip too. For those who don't know, Grip is a legend out here in Atlanta as far as on the rap scene, indie rap scene. I remember him for hitting the Ray Lewis. You know what I'm saying? That was
Ray Lewis.
Hit that Ray
Lewis.
Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had to go out there to go get him that RSI.
Yeah, that's the mission. You know, it was already a plan, and then when we found out he was diagnosed and stuff. That was a conversation I had with him. Like, nigga, do it, bye. Nigga, we would hurry up. Like, get that shit from me. You know what I'm saying? That's literally like how Grip is with it. That's what we was trying to do. And I was learning the process. Now I know how to make it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to teach other people how to make it. You know how to extract, and then we know how to infuse. So I try to teach people the same things, and there's a lot of things going on. Yeah. There's some stuff I can't talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
But it's going on, and y'all seeing the fruits of it throughout the city. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you out in Portland right now.
Sure.
How do you enjoy Portland?
I enjoy life, brother.
Okay.
I don't, one place is not going to be indicative of how I live.
Yeah.
I live through me, and then I shine through whatever. So I like life, so it don't matter where I'm at on God's green earth. I'm going to be cool.
Yeah, what's the scene like out there as far as the cannabis side?
Cannabis side is cool. It's kind of like the opposite of Atlanta. Like, pretty much here, we can smoke pretty much like anywhere, kind of, so to speak. Like, we go to the club, you can smoke in the club. Sure. But there, you can't smoke, and like, you better take your ass home and smoke.
Mind you, it's a legal place.
Yeah, it's legal. Yeah, legal. Yeah. So it's the difference. Like, but they don't really, like, trip. Nobody gonna roll up on you, though. Ain't no, like, police rolling up on you. You can go in the park and smoke. They don't mind. They rather you don't ride around and do it, but they don't mind. Like, it's a real lax state, and it's very cool.
You know, the shit that's confusing about Atlanta is people will think it's legal simply because people will consume
you can smell
anywhere.
Everywhere.
Anywhere, man. Like, you talking about clubs, you be in parking lots,
restaurants.
You know what I'm saying? Restaurants. You know what I mean? Like we act like this is Amsterdam.
Cause it is. It's Atlanta damn.
Atlanta damn, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out. Why not? We ain't hurt nobody.
That's crazy.
That's the whole point.
That's crazy, man. All right, so you out of Portland, though. I also know you're familiar with GoGreenHop, which was something that was major news in the cannabis world about 2 weeks ago.
Right.
They're basically the first hip hop themed.
Shout out GoGreen. Shout out GreenHop, Portland, 16th and Killingsworth.
16th and Killingsworth. We got to get the address down because me, her, E, and Danny, we're going to pull up on
1515.
We're going to pull up on the spot, man. How'd you get connected with Go Green?
Well, when I came out to Portland, I let my presence be known.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of us out there. There's not a lot of forthcoming people. I just came out, hey, I'm here from Atlanta. I started DJing. I'm with different events. Worked at a cannabis club and started DJing, doing events there. Do the same thing I was doing here. It just wasn't a lot of that. It was like, oh shit, I ended up being the only one doing it. So I ended up starting a festival. And it's my 2019 will be my third year. Okay. And I started the first black-owned, black-operated cannabis festival in Portland, Oregon. Now they know it's me now. They didn't know at first, but it's still a good thing. So it's called Potluck PDX. And this will be my third year.
Salute Zach Ultra again. Zach Ultra let me know about that. You know,
Chico, I had Chico Soul God come out from Atlanta. So I've been bridging the gap, bringing cats from out there, performing, bringing the hip hop with the cannabis, making sure these cats get the right kind of media coverage. Put a pin in that. Y'all remember I said media. We're gonna get to that in a second. And why they came back out and back and forth and working these different jobs from getting there. Like I ended up starting events, working for an extraction company, learning how to extract cannabis and THC and CBD from cannabis, and then worked for another cannabis kitchen where I learned how to infuse. So then I got my licensing for doing all of that kind of stuff. So now I'm able to like either teach, consult, whatever, brand or connect the dots in those industries. So, and then I would just want to teach my people that too, because there's not a lot of us in this industry. Not a lot of us. Crazy. So each one need to teach one on that fact. And we got plenty of money. We just don't know what to invest into.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So and with again, how did you connect with Go Green? With
Go Green?
Yeah.
Go Green was through these type of things that I was just telling you about. They heard through the grapevine, okay, we need to link with this brother. So a brother by the name of Eric Logan put us together. He's the founder of Green Space Lounge. He's also sponsoring GoGreenHop. So all of these things tie in, my brother, because that's why I'm giving you this timeline of things, because they all manifest themselves in the last probably 6 to 7 months. Okay, so
within those 6 to 7 months, we get the first hip hop themed dispensary.
They started in January.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's what I'm saying. It's just started, bro.
Yeah, I felt that is what's up. So the cool thing about them is some of the strains are actually named and after some hip hop legends and like we mentioned Kool Herc and there's the Outkast OG. Speak to us about some of the strains and like what somebody could cop up when they do stop by.
Definitely, you can go get some Illmatic.
Okay, Illmatic. What's this Illmatic on? Look at her face.
Yo, I'm telling you, the Illmatic is nice. Okay. And the Kool Herc is nice. Okay. What else we got up there? It changes too, cause like we come up with some. They got Midnight Marauder. Okay. They got some dope strains, bro. And I got one for Bushwick Bill coming too. Okay. Cause he pulls up in town a lot in Portland. So
man, we gotta work on that CashColorCannabis strain.
Hey, let's do it. That's nothing but a word. Let's do it.
Yeah, we got work on that.
Put that in fruition.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Well, we was very proud of that moment of Go Green, cause I'm like, yo. That's definitely a huge stand for what I know is a fact. Yeah. Hip hop and cannabis go hand in hand. Matter of fact, I feel like hip hop, if anything, did more to make cannabis politically correct than any politician. You know what I'm saying? Than any law you seen. Like
or any other type of music.
For real.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah.
Like you go to concerts now, you go to a Snoop Dogg concert right now, you see the impact of hip hop.
Yeah.
Because you talk about being one of few. You know what I'm saying? Right. You walk up in there, it's like, dang, like the ink on the piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? Like you the black person in a Snoop Dogg show.
That's how it be though.
But that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And it's good that and when I saw that news, I was like, that's a cosign of what I know. You know what I'm saying? That hip hop and cannabis is one and the same. It's not like it's some shit you just throw on the sideline or nothing like that. So I felt that was dope, man. How hard was it to like kind of bring that shit to life though? Like you say, for it to be January, it only took a few months, but I know there were some hurdles and some hoops and ladders they had to go through. Like, can you speak to us about the little process or something like that, or what you know?
So, as of 2018, you can apply for a marijuana workers permit. Okay. For people who want to get in the industry. Is this what you're speaking about? Yeah. Okay. I want to make sure I stay on task.
No, you good. I got, bro, I'm a journalist. I got
you. You got it. All right.
I got you. We're going to censor it all the time.
I throw your curveball so fast. I'm trying to tell you. Now, so for the marijuana workers permit, you can do that online and apply. And you didn't have to actually be in Oregon, have an actual residency of Oregon. You can actually just apply online. Yeah. Now, once you apply online, you take a test. It's like 28 questions, blah, blah, blah. What's a gram? What's this? Metric systems. Simple shit.
Yeah, it's not like a weak-ass driver's license, man. Like some
it fucking
is,
bro. Yeah. It really is, right? And then it's like $100, right? Okay. But you don't pay up front. You have to pass it first. You probably have a bunch of people in front of you, whatever. They let you know. Boom, you pass it, cool, bam. Now, pay for it. You can go to work and find you work within the cannabis industry within Oregon, right? Then they have other permits and licenses which you can get too, and that's all on the olcc.org. That's Oregon Liquor and Control Commission. Okay. So for anybody wanting to look for that, they got all of the retailers who hire, all the retailers, dispensaries, which are called retailers, farmers, producers, and laboratories. Okay. And those are different like little aspects and licenses you can get into. So for anybody checking for that kind of stuff, definitely check that out. So yeah, all the information is right there. That's exactly what I did before I flew to Portland. I Googled some shit, I read some shit, and then I attacked.
Yeah, and you was and also you was in the right place. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So to watch that state go legal, you know what I'm saying? You was in the right place at the right time to kind of benefit off all this and actually show what you can do. You know what I'm saying? From the facts, bringing on the DJing and all that other stuff. Right. Now you back here in Atlanta. Yeah. You got a little event I know you about to do on Thursdays. Facts. Let's speak about that. Talk to me about Bud and Boujee.
It is baked and bougie.
Oh, excuse me, baked and bougie.
Oh no, it's all good. I like women and pretty females and queens and people of that caliber, right?
Bro, we got a lot in common.
Really?
I fucks with you, man.
Okay. So, and the crazy thing is, they like me too, right? Okay. So some people just like it's one side. It ain't one side. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now getting through with that, since it ain't one side, I provided a place that we all can just do what we need to do, right? Cool. And so that place is 84th and 12th this Thursday, and I'll be DJing, providing the vibes. You know what I'm saying? And it should be a nice situation. Last week was crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I just popped up in town. I didn't know. So
yeah.
So we're gonna do it one more time.
So you're gonna do it one more time. So are we gonna make this a consistent thing? Or?
I mean, that's on the city. The city tell us what they want to do. I don't dictate nothing. I just apply pressure where it need be.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah. How you liking Atlanta so far? You know, saying based off what you grew up seeing to where we at right now. Like, how you like the scene?
You know what? It's so crazy you asked me that. Yeah. I literally rode around every part of town, places I grew up, places I went to, places I got robbed at, places I just seen shit, just every piece, every store I ever went to, every house I might have lived at. Yeah. And it's an overwhelming feeling to see.
How much is it gone?
A lot, like over 60%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like to see your whole city change. But it's changing, you know what I'm saying? Like everything inevitably has to change. Yeah. Inevitably has to change, and I think it's a good thing. It's a lot of youth in the city. It's a lot of good ideas, a lot of creators here, and I'm happy to see what's about to come. We wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, big facts, man.
You know what I'm saying? This all growth. We all getting smarter and bigger and more creative, and it's just more to come. It's like endless for us. Like whatever we want to do. I'm waiting on the kid to like come up with some other crazy thing with herb, and we find out what's good with the cannabis. Yeah. Like they gonna be like, oh, y'all been doing it all wrong. What? Somebody gonna do it. It's one of these youngsters gonna figure it out. They're gonna be in a laboratory in school somewhere. We just got to give them the opportunity to be botanists and to be those type of things and push them towards that. So.
Hey, well, we heading towards that way. The fact you're just having these conversations, you know what I'm saying, with these type of people and these folks around us, you know what I'm saying, we laying a good seed for that shit to actually happen. So you part of that, man.
Oh,
and,
man, thanks,
and
man.
when we speak about that and speaking about the future, what are we going to see from you coming down the pipeline? Like, what are you working on? Wow. You know what I'm saying now?
Truthfully, man, I want to be able to do this too, man. I want to be able to like talk to people.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you talking about podcasts? We talking about us? Oh.
No. I want to be able to give
Spliff Huxtable show?
Nah, I don't think nobody want to hear me talk for 2, 3, 4 hours. They don't hear me talk for that. No, nobody want to hear me talk. They listen to me DJ for that long. Yeah. But maybe you could do that. Maybe we should do something together.
Look at this guy, man.
Look at that. Anyway.
Atlanta shit, man.
Anyway. That's all I want to do. But no, seriously, like I would definitely would like to do a creative incubator for youth. Yeah. And embellish that. You know, it's a lot of kids that want to do stuff, and a lot of people like, no, let them do it. Like I want to create a creative incubator for kids and youth to give them the opportunity to do some of the stuff they want to do.
Solid. Yeah. We got some products here from you too, man. What are all these?
All right. Well, let's see if you on your phone, y'all go to www.journeymanisolate.com, and then you're gonna see bunch of these products, which is all CBD stuff. Now, I don't know if I'm in frame or out of frame right now, but as long as this stuff is in frame, you can see it. So what I got is hard candies, gummies, and CBD hearts. Depends on how you want to do it. I also have topicals, and I have tinctures, all CBD, and that's what's on that site. So when you go to the site, which you can definitely order because CBD is illegal. Yeah. And the CBD I carry is all hemp-based and not some of this biomass-produced stuff. Yeah. So also another reason I went out.
You know, it's funny. They got the fake hemp CBD pills now down at 5 points.
I know. Listen, this is another reason why I went.
At the store.
Listen, as I started, I said I went out there because I wanted to know what I was smoking. Yeah. What I was doing. And coming to find out, a lot of cats out here don't even know. When you buy, that's Frosty, them packs. Man, I got them, man. That's mold, brother. A lot of people don't know that they smoking mold.
How many times we said this?
And pesticides. Bruh. You don't know. You know why $700 or $900 a pound? Because it's boo-boo trash. Bruh. You can keep your trash green, boo-boo. You gonna die later. Half your lungs gonna shut down.
Y'all smoking sock weed.
Y'all don't know. Yeah, y'all smoking that bullshit.
Yeah, man.
People don't be knowing that shit. So, you know, you get what you pay for. You dig what I'm saying? So people got to know what they smoking. Yeah. So when you send aficionados out and they know who, Ain't nobody gonna like. That's what it is. I save cats from no.
Yeah, don't smoke.
Don't do the no. Don't spend your money. Fuck what you mean. Don't do that. If you spend your money, all them folks gonna be fucked up. Don't do that. You see what I'm saying?
What's up?
Cause it's medicine, bro. You gotta understand this medicine. This ain't play. People fucking around. Like I get y'all trying to get money out of it, but this medicine, bro. Leave this shit for us.
Let me tell you,
y'all gonna get me on a whole nother level in a minute. Damn it.
And don't they be like I say for real? One of the bigger things I feel like in Atlanta, because we do treat it almost like it is legal, but it's not. Most people do not do the basic research to even figure out what they're inhaling, consuming. Again, like I just said, you can go to 5 Points right now. There's 2 different stores that sell CBD packets. I'm like, who's buying this?
Well, I'm gonna shut that shit down.
Who's buying this right now?
I'm shutting that shit down,
bro. Right in 5
If y'all
Points,
want to know what's some real CBD and some real stuff going on that's tested by the U.S. government, come holler at me. Go look on my website. Don't get sick. Don't get no bullshit. My shit tested. Don't fuck around. I'm gonna shut them motherfuckers down. I ain't even playing.
Hey,
Journeyman Iceland, I opened up a flagship store in my hometown. I should. Why not?
Hey, after watching what happened in Oregon, what advice would you give to people in Atlanta and in Georgia when it comes to trying to push for legalization? You know what I'm saying? Like, what advice would you give the folks down here?
Keep pushing the narrative. Y'all really did more in 2 years than I thought it'd ever be done. That's the whole reason why I was like, man, ain't nothing. We're gonna be the last state to ever be legalized.
I felt the same way. And
so then I see the progress.
Yeah.
Which it is progress. Like I see progress. You can get your low THC, oil chemical.
I mean, we having a conversation. Like you saying, I could look into AJC every weekend on Sunday and see a whole column about weed. You know what I'm saying? Like we getting to that point.
It's authentic. Yeah, it's getting to be. And then the legislative is, they are really making it a conversation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once it becomes a conversation, like you had a good friend of mine, shout out Nicole Buffon, who was on here last week.
Nicole, what up?
Big shout out Nicole.
Yeah.
She is a big advocate.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Pushing things through, and that's what you need. You need those type of people, to band up. We get the influences, we get all these, sectors that make sense. Yeah. In the heads of those, and we put it together, man. And we got a cannabis committee, man.
Hey,
that's how we got to do it.
My brother Spliff, man. Hey, before we fade out, let everybody know how they could get in touch with you, how they could find you online. If they want to link with you while you still in the city.
If you want to book me for DJing, let's be clear. Okay.
Yeah.
You can hit me on Instagram. Okay. That's about it.
That's
don't
about
hit me
it.
for shit.
I feel you. Don't
hit me for shit.
Talking about the nonsense.
You did. Anything about business and cannabis, you want to get into the cannabis community, that's cool. I get it. Holler at me if you got real questions and ideas. I'll be doing a forum on IG just for that. So just tune in for that kind of shit. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? One love. I love the DJ. I'm your DJ. I come anywhere, any place.
Yeah, one more time. Let them know about that event Thursday,
84th and 12th, which is 84th and 12th. Yeah. So that's the name of the club and also the address. Baked and Boujee. Right. That's what it's called. Baked and Boujee.
My man Spliff gonna be on the turntables.
I will be on the turntable because I'm old school like that.
That's what's up, man. Yep. Brother, I appreciate you coming through tonight.
Man, blessings all.
Man, kick it with us for a second, man. You definitely brought enough goodies with you.
Yeah, y'all come get some, man. Matter of fact, Baked and Boujee, you get a pre-roll when you walk through the door. Come on through.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. And that's CashColorCannabis, high level of conversation. We will not be here July 3rd. We're going to be, taking a little break, I guess, with the rest of the folk here. After that, though, we're going to come back. We're going to have my girl Tiana Long. We're going to have Charlize Rogers with her. Nice. Yeah, it's going to be a good episode. We're going to be fresh from Essence. So that's going to be a dope show. So get the Live Hip Hop Daily app. Watch us on every Tuesday, 9 p.m. on LivehiphopDaily.tv, and also subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, iHeartRadio, and everywhere you stream major music. It's CashColorCannabis, a high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv.
Bless up.
Gee.